Hello and welcome to Minecraft Amplified episode 27. Today we're going to do some more map filling here. We're at our horse ranch on the northern coast of our continent. And I think what we'll do is actually go on the boat and see how much we can map in the upper right hand corner before we hit land. So let's see what we have in the way of materials for that. Let's see. Yeah, I have some wood there. Couple of boats. Let's leave some cobble behind. Yeah, that'll work. And boat here and pull up our map. Let's go see what the extent of this bit of land was. I believe this was swamp. Yes, swamp. So let's see what this entails. Gotta be careful about running over lily pads with these boats. I don't know if they fixed them in one of the recent snapshots or not, but they're very sensitive to breakage. Alright, not too bad. Left with it almost nighttime. Alright, let's go ahead and go onto the island and just get that mapped real fast. And perhaps sleep, put our bed down and sleep for the night. Because it does look like this is just an island, even though it shows up. Yep, it looks like we'll be able to even see the extent of it. I'm grabbing some flowers on this expedition, so I might as well grab some of those. Yeah, this will pretty much fill up this map. Sheep, bed, sleep. And good morning all. Alright. Sheep like getting in trees, don't you? Alright, let's just swim out to this. We had a witch hut in the swamp to the east of our home. So we know we have at least one of those. I just need to go. Is that showing the island or is that just a missing pixel? Just go plant a torch on it just in case. I claim thee in the name of Jimorian, king of these realms. Very cool. Alright, time to get back to our boat and continue the journey. sheep in a tree. Some clay, but really don't have room in my inventory to start collecting stuff. This is just exploration, and like I said, I'm getting some flower samples, some botany samples for back home. Alright, where's our boat? Where did I park my boat? There it is. Let's go over that very, very slowly. Alright, now due east. Let's see how far this extends. And how much of that peninsula on our continent is whether it's a peninsula or an isthmus. Okay, some land over there. I'm still curious and looking for desert, because I need cactus for all the green dyes. Well, it looks like a pretty good sized ocean out here. There was some land there, but I'm not seeing a lot of indications of any more. Which is kind of a good thing. It's like this continent is already so big and so complicated. I really don't need a whole lot more to take up my time. It's the thing with a single player world is you have to do it all yourself. So far all ocean. And squid. Ocean and squid. Oh, there's some land. We're just about ready to make our turn. Let's get those last few pixels in the corner. And there's some land, more birch forest. Okay, and turn south. Looks like a lonely island at the moment. Let's go ahead and turn back west and fill out that slice of map. Yeah, just a little island out here, so maybe a little outpost. So that's kind of good to know. This is all ocean out here. Kind of makes everything feel a little more manageable. Even though it isn't. Alright, there's where the continent starts again. We've probably seen that from the other side. Fill in these pixels and then we'll head back out. To the east. See what's out that way. Oh, okay, more horses. Okay, that's good to know. So those two aren't the only ones we're relying on. Question is, are there donkeys? Don't see a lot of them. Let's take a quick look. Oop. Broke my boat. Some sheep over here. Pumpkin. We already have pumpkins, so that's fine. That's just sheep. So let's go over to where the horses were. Here, lava, but whoop. Yikes, were these horses dying over here? 'Cause I think they give up leather when they die. Oh, creeper. Alright, well here's a dark brown. But he may be the only one out here on this bit of the land. Yeah, I don't see any others. You know, horses are a rare thing. I don't know if that's because they've changed the spawning behavior on this version. That goes up to the sky. Some more over there. Some roof forest biome there. Which is the direction we need to kind of head in order to kind of fill out this map, this peninsula on this continent. It's going night again. Didn't I just sleep? Alright, let's get back down to the ocean. Ouch. There's only one horse over here. And two where I found them before. And I'm hearing skeletons. Alright, let's go explore some more here. See the extent of this peninsula. There's still a chance it's an isthmus to another continent, but thinking right now that it's actually just a peninsula. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, look at that grotto. But we do have more land over this way. Yep, it is a peninsula, so it is not connected to anything. But there is more land. Let's find out what this is all about. Some extreme mountains up there. More over here. Some lava flows. So this might be a new continent. So let's go back and trace the northern part of this structure. Just go around the bend to the right here. And just until we hit the edge of the map, but more extreme mountain, which isn't all that useful of a place to go to, but sure does look nice. And just close off those pixels. And kind of rounds off there, but okay, let's head back. Let's trace the contour of this continent until we get back to that southern line, or I'm not going to go past because I want to preserve some semi-nearby land for the full 1.7 world generation instead of just the snapshots. I don't know if they're planning on doing any more adjustments, but if they do, we're ready to take advantage. So a lot of map making, but I hope it's enjoyable because of the new sites we get to see and some examples of the amplified terrain generation. Nice little bay here. Alright, let's head off this way. Some regular forest. Mixture of oak and birch. Still need a desert. Doesn't look like we have one on our main continent in our area. And I'm not sure if there's any biomes that we haven't seen yet of the new ones. We've seen a glimpse of mesa. We've seen the birch forest, we've seen the roof forest, we've seen the snowless taiga. Let's see if we can squeeze through that. Not as easy these days with this new boat mechanic. All kinds of all shades of the gray sheep, white, light gray, dark gray, and black. And some pretty rich greens on those leaves. Still got some daylight left. Looks like we're hitting kind of our boundary. Don't want to go much more south than this, so I'll just go over to the border here. And we can fill in the middle of that continent map at a later date. More important to just know the boundaries of the islands and continents from our perspective, so we just know how far everything is away from us. Alright, that's that. Let's go see what that structure is down across from our swamp. So I believe it was birch forest, so that's what I'm seeing there. And there's a little bay. Yep, a little bay there. Another lava flow. Just move in to map as much of the interior as possible. There we go. And head around this side, unless it just keeps going, and then in which case I'll stop to avoid going south of that little demarcation line. Let's go around that bend, see what's there, and whether I get blocked or not. Because I've already generated this terrain, so there's no harm in taking a peek. And it does look like it's an island. And my boat just died for no particular reason. See, that's the bug, is it thinks it was over here by the coast, when in reality we were out there. And so it hits this bit of land. Alright, so we need a crafting bench. Couple of boats to be safe. And a bed to sleep in. Alright, let's stay away from the land by a good margin. Yeah, so more birch forest. We're getting a lot of birch forest in our reach. So definitely no shortage of birch trees and birch wood to play with. Alright, and now we can actually kind of go home. I didn't get the mapping I wanted to do in the center of the continent, but since last episode was overland and this episode was waterborne exploration, I think we can forego that for a little bit and get to some other tasks. Okay, just taking a peek at what I see here. So there's our swamp. And let's head around this way. Whoops. Don't hit those too hard. And this will take us to, well, not to our home directly. The swamp is still kind of in the way. Although we can go a little bit south because we have already generated terrain about as far south as it would take to get us around this swamp outcropping. But we know now that we can get to the horse ranch by boat completely. So that, if we need to save time, that's going to be a good thing to do. Alright, there's where we strip. That's where I stripped the sand down to level 1 for the sandstone for my house. Up there is where we found the pumpkin. So I'll go park the boat over here. So we've been all over this, so I haven't been too far south to generate new terrain. I just need to make a good way of getting back up to home from here. Cows and sheep on the loose over here. Let's see, I think I have a path to get up there somewhere around here that I've used over and over again, coming from up right up there is my road. And when that gets down to the swamp and I build some off ramps to get to these other places, that'll help. In the meantime, that'll work. So yeah, we've filled in a lot of this map now. And we have a really good idea of what's available to us, where we can go. So we'll need to collect those horses, bring them back, start breeding them before they die out. We'll need to collect some pigs still. We need to get potatoes from a dead zombie at some point. Still haven't been lucky in that. We got our carrot. Start our carrot farm. We have melon seeds now and melons. We need to find a fortress for nether wart and potions and blaze rods. So we're getting there. I mean, it's been a long process, 26 episodes. Not a lot of huge building projects yet, but I have a couple in mind, so maybe we'll start laying some of those out and working on them. In the meantime, I want to thank you for joining me. This is Jimorian for Minecraft Amplified, episode 27. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.